at the Ahmedabad airport.
Flight details. Flight number, AI-171. Aircraft, Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. Tail number, VTNB. Operator, Air India, owned by Tata Group. Route, Ahmedabad, India, London Gatwick, UK. Scheduled departure, 1:15 p.m. IST. Actual takeoff, 1:38 p.m. IST, delayed slightly. Runway used, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport, Ahmedabad. Crash time, approximately 1:40 p.m. IST, less than 2 minutes after takeoff. Chart decreasing crash sequence. The plane took off normally, but within 30 seconds to 1 minute of takeoff, it began behaving abnormally. It barely climbed above 600 to 700 feet and then began descending rapidly. The aircraft lost control and crashed into the hostel block of BJ Medical College, in the densely populated Meghani Nagar neighborhood, about 1.8 kilometers from the runway. A massive fireball erupted, and debris was scattered across multiple buildings, with secondary fires in parked vehicles and a hospital canteen. Surveillance footage showed the plane tilted heavily left before impact, suggesting a possible stall or control failure. Busts in silhouette casualties. On board. Total people on board, 242. 230 passengers. 12 crew members. Fatalities, 241. Survivor. Only one survivor, a 34-year-old British Indian named Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, seated in 11A, near an emergency exit. He reported hearing a crackling bang and said the cabin tilted before impact. He managed to leap from the wreckage seconds after impact and was later rescued. On the ground. At least 28 people confirmed dead, most of them students and staff at BJ Medical College. Over 60 injured, including civilians in nearby houses, shops, and hostels. Many buildings suffered partial collapse or fires due to impact. Camera with flash eyewitness accounts. Locals said they saw the aircraft flying unusually low and described a noise like a missile or earthquake before the impact. Students inside the hostel said they were about to eat lunch when the ceiling collapsed. Security cameras from nearby traffic lights showed the aircraft descending at a steep angle with landing gear down. Test tube investigations underway. Agencies involved. India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, AAIB. U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, since the aircraft is American-built. UK's Air Accidents Investigation Branch, AAIB. Boeing experts. DGCA, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, India. Black boxes. One black box, flight data recorder, has been recovered and sent for decoding. Cockpit voice recorder, CVR, has also been found and is under analysis. Suspected causes, preliminary. Police car light, no official cause has been confirmed. However, experts and analysts suggest the following possibilities. Improper flap or gear configuration. Flaps may not have been extended correctly, causing insufficient lift. Landing gear was reportedly still down, increasing drag during climb. Engine failure or bird strike. Possible dual or partial engine failure. Ahmedabad has known bird activity near the runway. Pilot error or automation failure. Crew may have misconfigured takeoff settings or faced automation glitches. Weight and balance. Aircraft was at nearly full capacity. A last-minute baggage or cargo error may have affected the balance. Adult airplane crew and aircraft background. Captain, 56-year-old senior pilot with over 14,000 flight hours. Co-pilot, recently promoted to international routes, total of 3,200 hours. Aircraft age, 11 years old, delivered to Air India in 2014. Last maintenance, cleared in late May 2025, no reported technical issues. Previous routes, this same aircraft had flown safely between Mumbai, Frankfurt, and Delhi earlier that week. India government and public response. PM Narendra Modi expressed deep sorrow and promised full transparency. Gujarat CM Bhupendra Patel visited the crash site and hospitals. Vigils held across India, especially in Ahmedabad, London, and Delhi. Tata Group announced 1 Indian rupee crore, 10 million Indian rupees, compensation to families of deceased passengers. 15 Indian rupees lakh to families of deceased ground victims. 50 Indian rupees lakh insurance for the sole survivor and ongoing medical care. Airplane aviation and airline fallout. India may temporarily ground all Boeing 787s for safety checks. Air India suspended all Ahmedabad, London flights until further notice. Boeing stock dropped nearly 5% after the incident. The public is demanding answers about fleet maintenance and pilot readiness. Scroll historical significance. Deadliest air crash in India since Air India Express Flight 812, Mangalore, 2010. First fatal crash of a Boeing 787 Dreamliner worldwide. Deadliest single survivor crash in modern civil aviation history. The death toll makes it one of the top 10 deadliest aviation accidents globally in the past decade. Magnifying glass tilted right. What's next? Final crash report expected in 6 to 12 months. Ongoing interviews with ground staff, ATC, maintenance crew. Data from black boxes will determine sequence of failure. Boeing likely to issue global advisory depending on findings.